Yeah, let's go.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another week of Cyber Unfiltered. I hit the button quick, and you may or may not be ready, but let's go.
I'm never ready. I'm not
And
even. I'm not even in the same city, same state. I'm at a secret location. Let's go.
yeah,
Well,
you're more
secret,
than
huh?
one time zone away right now, aren't you? That's
No,
early
just
where
one.
you are.
Just one. Yeah, that's fine.
Just
Yes,
one?
just,
Okay.
just one.
Well, I don't know where
Yeah.
you are, secret and all.
Dealing with hotel Wi-Fi though, so never
Dealing
know
with
what's gonna happen.
hotel Wi-Fi. It's still cold wherever you are, I'm sure, because most of the country is cold right now. Anyway,
Yeah.
last week was crazy. You know, I drive home and I was trying to text you guys. I pull in the house and I go, texts aren't going through. What's going on? Thought it was my phone, and Sean says no, Verizon's down.
Yeah,
Um,
and then so you saw what caused it, right?
no,
It's just a failed software update. So can we normalize not doing software updates that can affect your entire communications across the United States in the middle of the afternoon or in the morning? Can we just normalize
I,
that?
I feel like it's becoming a thing. I mean, a lot of these big outages we've talked about were an unverified update. I mean,
Well, like Azure's went
a
down,
lot.
but I understand Microsoft sometimes because they're trying to minimize impact, so they do it late Eastern time, which actually affects less people. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
from the world perspective, unfortunately, if you're on the West Coast, you get kind of hosed on that. But like this was down. What time did this start? This started in the morning, right?
no, it was like 1:30, 2 o'clock when it when
Okay,
when I noticed it,
till 10 p.m. It was like something like 10 p.m. before it got back up ish.
and it was and apparently it was intermittent because like two phones in my house, one worked, one didn't. Same Verizon account,
Yeah.
basically same generation phones. Probably ordered the phones at the same time too. But
And someone
Man,
connect if you're rebooted for a little while and then fall off again. It was a really weird day.
I really enjoyed the conspiracy theories that came out on Facebook for that.
Oh,
Woo!
dude, that's reading.
I was
It's like the
man,
British are coming. Our texts won't work. What?
dude.
I
Like
mean, one of the big things I wanted to just remind people around this whole outage was, you know, text messages haven't been a recommended option for authentication for some time,
Mhm.
and many people still use it, and many people were locked out of their accounts for hours.
what?
Well, I find the really sad part is some banks still only have SMS authentication as an option, which is so far behind the times. And they really ought to
Chase
fix that.
Chase was up until recently. Now, if you're signed in the app, they'll actually send an app notification.
Which,
Kind of
Yep.
like
yeah,
how once you're signed in, but it's like, yeah, I
yeah,
don't.
but some don't even support time-based authentication or OTP or anything. I mean,
No,
it's
nope.
really annoying.
Why would we want to support a more secure method? That just
Well, it's
seems
just money.
that's silly.
It's just your savings.
Let's put it this way: J.P. Morgan Chase isn't struggling with cash.
No, that's true.
Just saying that we'll throw out your local credit union, your local community bank. I kind of understand it. The biggest bank in the United States,
We can afford the upgrade.
yeah. So Jamie Dimon, if you're listening, please just update. I know he's not listening, but that's fine.
Do something. Do stuff.
But it is dangerous though, because like we've talked about SIM swapping before, where people can like get like normally it's not a Verizon, T-Mobile, or AT&T person that will do it. It'll be like an affiliate that has access
One
to
of
that
those
system.
kiosks.
Yeah, or a person you could call, like somebody that's reselling their services can actually do a transfer.
Mhm.
And you've seen people lose crypto, lose access to all that stuff. So it's like it's time. Well, spend time, but like realistically, if that's the only authentication you can use for something, then you're kind of screwed on it. Like okay, use it, but otherwise, come on, let's graduate here.
Well, and can we talk about how easy it is to really take over a number these days, though? Because everybody wants it to be easy to be like, oh, I don't like Verizon. I'm going to go over to Mint Mobile or whatever, walk up to a kiosk. It's really not hard to pretend to be somebody else, show a fake ID, and literally take somebody's number.
Do you have a pin put on
We're
yours?
not talking hacking here. We're talking, yes.
I put a
And that's
pin
kind
on
of where I'm
mine.
going with this.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are ways you can lock it from moving without other knowledge, and you should really do that.
It's kind of like locking your credit. It's kind of annoying, but it's 100% worth it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Which is also locked, by the way. You should do that too.
I just want you to Venmo me more money. So, can you take some pills or something and like send me some money?
Nope. I'm just taking the pain in my very stylish.
How is the pain? Is the shoulder pain going down?
It's manageable, but it's annoying. Obviously, sleeping's the worst part. Like I can handle the pain, but I haven't had a good night's sleep since I had surgery 2 full weeks ago. So we'll see.
Ouch.
One day at a time.
Anyway, Chris, what else is going on in the world?
Yeah, but I can type.
Man, you're lucky it's your left arm too. Like I'm left-handed. I actually tore my labrum in my left arm. That was sucked. That sucked. So, all right. I want to give a shout out to Kaiwan Group, and if I screwed that up, I'm sorry. In South Korea, they win the award for the week. They are a leader in education, hospitality, and travel. But they accomplished something kind of amazing. They had 800 servers. 600 of them were compromised during a ransomware attack. That's pretty impressive. 600 out of 800?
600.
Yeah.
That's a passing grade.
They had the same password on each one, probably.
That's a solid C, man.
Yeah. So typically, well, that's cool. We're getting some interesting StreamYard stuff there. Typically, you would separate your internal network, right? Especially when you're dealing with like 3 different verticals: education, hospitality, travel. Apparently, they don't believe in that. So shout out to them, and shout out to they apparently didn't learn anything from Jaguar or Land Rover. But one external port was breached. They didn't say which one it was. And then they just moved laterally without resistance. This is effectively like not having doors and locks in a big building, and people could just walk through your entire building.
Like no segmentation.
None.
Just open.
None. Yep. So 9.6 million customer accounts that they know of so far. Yep. Yep. So they had all these subsidiaries. It's like, come on, man. Like, can we? I like highlighting these because these are important to learn, because it doesn't matter where in the world this happens. The principle that we need to talk about and the things that we need to learn are exactly the same. If you're a conglomerate and you have multiple subsidiaries, they should not be able to talk to one another. And if they do, it should be a narrow scope that's allowed. Not just, hey man, walk into my house and just walk around, or walk into my building and just walk around and do whatever you want without any kind of friction at all. So that's fun.
Well, even if it was all one company,
true.
You know, we've had some standard practices for building out networks and virtualization and things like that from the early 2000s. You know, when we really started virtualizing things, that is not following. So we're talking like 25-year outdated practice here, and there's no reason for it. There's not really an additional cost to have done this right, which is mind blowing.
Well, there might have been a cost.
Not in the scheme of their budget, though, right?
Well, probably not in their budget. No.
Yeah. It's almost just an oversight.
Yeah. And there's another big one this week that was super interesting to me. There's something called Dark Spectre. Did you guys hear about this?
No, we're about to.
You're right. You're about to.
There you go.
They uncovered researchers uncovered this massive, like, multi-year espionage operation, and they called it Dark Spectre. It had infected 8.8 million browsers between Chrome, Edge, and Firefox. And yeah. So they be stealing everything. Let's just put it that way. So if you got hit with it, it was actually pretty interesting. They did command and control. I mean, it was pretty nasty. This is kind of like we're kind of seeing the shift I've talked about this a little bit before, but we've kind of seen the shift where can we attack? If you're an attacker, if you're a hacker, where can we attack? The browser, it used to be email specifically, but you're seeing more and more attacks go towards the browser. Why? There's less security there, right? How many people
more there?
Yeah, we do more there. There's less security there.
Runs all the
Where do you
time.
file your taxes and move money these days? It's kind of scary how much we do in there now. It's really the majority of computing, unless you're just in word processor all day, and even that's online a lot of the time.
Well, and in parallel to this one, I have another one. It's called Crash Fix. And this one, have you guys ever used
Crash Fix? Is that like my doctor's appointment where I crashed, busted up my shoulder, and I'm getting fixed?
Now you get fixed.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's good. Do you know uBlock Origin? You know, it's an ad blocker that you can load into like Chrome and Edge. Well, somebody created one called Next Shield, and this one's really cool. Again, browser attack. They would inject basically ad slots. They bought ad slots on search engines, directing people to download it. First of all, that's a pretty common tactic nowadays. It actually mimics the legitimate uBlock Origin Lite version, except it runs malicious scripts in the background. So after the delay, there's a big delay, and then the script floods the browser's internal ports, causing a resource exhaustion event that freezes or crashes the browser. When users restart the browser, it shows a fake diagnostic page that mimics like the Chrome error message, and it instructs the users to run a specific command in Windows to fix it. Don't do that. Please don't run that command.
I'm from the hacker, and I'm here to help.
Yep.
Oh no.
Trying to make a play here.
Yeah. So
yeah,
you basically use a command to fetch a remote
Google
file.
calling to fix your browser.
Yep. So you actually use a command that goes out and fetches a file. Yeah, that's not good, because then they load what's called Modelo Rat, and they have a backdoor on your computer. So they break your browser, give you the fix. So the campaign is they run an ad, you download it, you think you're blocking ads. Cool. You run it, it waits for like a minute or so like that, crashes your browser, gives you a fake diagnostic page, tells you to run a command. You're actually downloading a rat or a remote access Trojan. And then they have access to your computer. Oops.
Clever.
Yeah, that's pretty clever. So out of all this, browsers are a big attack surface. We'll probably talk more about that this year in general, just because we're going to see more and more of these attacks. But yeah, be careful what extensions you load in your browser. And also, if you're not managing the browser in your business, you probably should start or think about it. So I got more, but I think we're going to overwhelm.
And proceed with caution. I mean,
yeah.
Proceed with caution too. I mean, there's a few steps in there you described where somebody could have said, should I check with somebody on this? Should I verify something?
There's a Mac one. I can't remember which one it is. They're running ads the same way. And it's like free up disk space on your Mac, and it sends you to a saved like ChatGPT.
Wait a minute.
What?
Macs don't get viruses.
There can't be viruses on Macs.
Well, it's not necessarily a virus. You're actually running a command and downloading.
Macs don't get viruses.
Everything gets viruses.
Yeah, they get a vaccine, right? They're not Windows. No, they got a vaccine. It's called not Windows. No, they run an ad.
That's good.
They link it to a ChatGPT saved ChatGPT session, and that session actually tells you how to download what commands to run. And basically, you end up downloading, I think, a rat on a Mac, and then it gives them full access. And the whole idea is it wants to like your browser credentials, your crypto, all those logins. So, yeah, good times.
Yep.
So it doesn't matter if you're on PC, it doesn't matter if you're on Mac. You got to be careful. If something's instructing you to run a command and you have to go to command line to do it, probably need to like double check with someone.
Anyway, guys, that's we should probably.
Don't be dumb. And see you later.
Yeah. So, all right. I think we all have to get going for the day. So